All right, welcome back to another amazing episode of the Movie Spreadsheet. And this is what we would call lists. And this is another list, except I don't know what the list is. Normally, I like send my wife Megs a list being like, hey, let's go over this. I don't open it. This could be cool to talk about. But this time, I gave you total control over what to do.
Total control.
So do you want to explain what's going on?
Yeah, so I did a little research. Usually we come with a list by a certain publication or something we find online. This time I came up with my own list, doing some online research.
Okay.
We're going to talk about the top 5 movie debates of all time.
Okay, I'm over for that.
According to me.
Okay. According to ChatGPT.
No, ChatGPT was not used in the making of this list. But yeah, or 5 of the biggest movie debates of all time. So I'm going to tell you what the debate is, and I want you to tell me the movie, and then we're going to talk about it.
Debate, I'd say the movie, and then we're going to talk about it. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. So before we get into this list, have you watched anything? Let's do like a quick, like what we've been watching and what we watched this week. You're not a big movie person, so even if it's not a movie, what have you been watching this week?
Oh, I've been watching the latest season of Paradise. It's really good.
Is it really good?
It is really good.
I kind of feel like that was a show that might have been good for like just like you have one really good season and then you're like, cool, good season.
I agree. I almost think the second season's better.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do I need to watch it?
I think you do. Sterling K. Brown, James Marsden. It's a really good cast.
TV shows are a commitment for me because if I watch a full series, then it slows down my movies and I watch 4 movies a week for this channel.
It's just like 2 movies commitment.
Is it
It's only 8 episodes.
At 40 minutes piece?
Yeah.
That's not bad.
Exactly.
Okay. Cool. So Paradise.
Love it. Maybe an hour. I don't know. But yeah, it's
no,
doable.
No new movies this week, but tonight we're going to watch Anaconda
yep.
with Jack Black and Paul Rudd. So it'll be cool. Next week you can be like, I watched a movie, Gold Star. All right. So kick us off with the list. Obviously you guys out there don't care what I've been watching because I post everything I've been watching. So
we know.
Go.
You know you've been watching. All right. So this is probably the top movie debate, maybe of all time.
Oh, wait, can I guess what it is?
Yeah.
Is it Godfather versus Godfather 2?
No.
Okay. Well, all right.
That's not even on the list.
Okay.
I thought about it. No, it's Could Jack Have Fit on the Door? What is it from?
Titanic.
1999, James Cameron film.
Do you want me to? You saw this in the theater. I saw this in the theater.
Yep.
Big.
Do you want to give a summary of what the debate is? I can tell you a little bit more about it.
Yeah, I mean, you have selfish Rose floating around in the ocean, refusing to scooch over. Jack, poor little Jack, spoiler alert, dying in the freezing cold waters of the Northern Atlantic.
Yeah, so the Titanic sinks. Jack and Rose, epic love story. Jack sacrifices himself by letting Rose float on the door. Jack tries to fit on it, falls off, and then he freezes to death in the water. So the debate is, could they both have fit on the door and Jack been saved? So, what's interesting is James Cameron, this debate has gone on so long. For the 25th anniversary of Titanic, James Cameron actually commissioned a study featuring some people in ice water, and that concluded only one person could fit on the door. And James Cameron has also said it doesn't really matter. Like
that's what I think.
The story had Jack dying.
This is
like
the dumbest debate ever.
To the storyline.
Yeah.
So
this is like the dumbest debate ever. It's like it doesn't matter if they both could or not. It's movies. Like that's just what happened.
Yeah.
So yeah, could he fit in the door? No, I think he tried. They would have obviously made it work.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go like I mean, do you want me to like choose a side? I don't think he could have fit in the door. And also, I don't even care. Like, he's got to die. That's the whole point of the movie.
He's got to die. He's got to die.
What do you think? Were you like, when you saw it for the first time, were you like, why didn't he get on the door?
I mean, I was kind of like, maybe you could have tried a little harder, but I think the whole point is like, he is destined. They're not going to make it. From the beginning, like.
Star-crossed.
Beginning, he's like the luckiest guy in the world to win that ticket onto the Titanic. That's how the movie opens.
Or so he thought.
And then you're like, he's getting on the Titanic. You're like, okay, well, yeah, we know how this is going to end.
Yeah.
Great movie, though. Like, great movie. I think.
Perfect 10? I
mean, I just remember being like, amazed by it in theaters.
If you had a movie spreadsheet, do you think
that would be up there.
You think you give it a 10?
Yeah, I think that would be up there. Okay, next debate. Are you ready for the next one?
Mm.
Did Han shoot first?
Look, I'm not a Star Wars guy. I should just say that. I'm
This
not
is
a
from the
Star
first
Wars.
Star Wars in the series from
I know.
1977.
I can remember a friend talking about this at great like length to me. I don't care. I don't care at all if he shot first or not.
Okay, well, it's kind of interesting. You want me to give you the background on it?
I think I know he's like in a little bar and they're playing like the weird old music, like, and then he's like the guy pulls and I think he does shoot first though.
In the original film, he does shoot first, character Greedo, directly under the table, which solidifies him as this, cold-blooded smuggler character. George Lucas actually changed it in 1997 with CGI to make it look like he was shooting in self-defense.
So
because he felt that he should, heroes shouldn't kill in cold blood.
Okay, so did George Lucas believe that it was essentially bad cinematography or bad filming or bad editing where it showed him shooting first?
I think it was the character. He didn't want him. He wanted him to be more the hero character and decided he shouldn't be this cold-blooded just killer who's going to shoot someone first.
So the question that I'm asking is, what did he not know that in the original take that it looks like
No,
he shot
knew.
first?
He changed it later and fans reacted badly to that.
To him changing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, why change it?
Yes, exactly.
Stick to your line, dude.
But if someone went up to you and you said Han shot first, you'd know exactly what that meant.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. I get the references, like T-shirts made out of it. I'm like, cool. People that love Star Wars, like, cool. I mean, they're awesome. I just didn't see them until I was really old. I don't have any like childhood memories attached
I
to
can't
it.
believe you didn't see it when you were a kid. We're millennials.
I was just forced to watch
seems
baseball
wrong.
movies 24/7. I was like, hey, you want to watch Field of Dreams, Bull Durham, or The Natural, or 8 Men Out? I was like, oh, lovely. Can we watch Major League? No, it's not a baseball movie. I'm like, okay.
What? That's like one of the best baseball
I know,
movies
I
ever.
agree. Rookie of the Year. Little Big League.
Rookie of the Year.
Seen them all.
It's our daughter, our
Seen 'em all.
8-year-old daughter's favorite
Ed,
movie.
where a monkey plays third base with Matt LeBlanc. It's fantastic. He did shoot first. This is one of those things that people are really passionate about, and I have had a buddy who has gone in great detail explained to me. I was like, I legitimately don't care. Okay, I'm just trying to get through this movie so I can say I've watched these.
See, we're learning more about your film preferences. Not
it's
Star Wars
fine.
guys.
No, it's
Star Wars guy.
No, it's
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if there's any movies that I like fanboy over. And I don't know if there legitimately is. Like, I really like Lord of the Rings. I think the Star Wars ones are good, and Harry Potter ones are good. But I'm not like, yay for any like series. I guess it's all World War II.
You did watch all the Marvel movies in order.
I did run the gauntlet. I was a pretty big fanboy of that. Okay, I take that back.
I think that was kind of the origin of the movie spreadsheet because you started ranking them and rating them and putting them in an order.
No, the original origin story, right, was like, I told us before, it's like we were watching the Oscars and I was like, this isn't the best movie of the year. And then I started ranking the movies from like the year after the Mad Max year, and boom. And then I went crazy because we had our second kid during COVID, and I was like, oh my goodness, how am I gonna lose my mind?
Yeah, we had our second kid.
I was up at night too. Yeah, you had.
I physically had
I
our second kid.
I hear people say like, we're pregnant.
Yeah.
Like, no, we're not. No, we're not. Yeah, you had our kid. I was up late at night with a kid, and I was like, what am I going to do?
Yes.
Watch movies, fill out the spreadsheet, and just slowly lose my mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair. Okay. The next one, the debate is awake or asleep.
Awake or asleep? Okay.
Or reality or
No,
dream.
it's Inception. I mean,
Okay.
it's like
2010.
the very end. Honestly, I almost chose Inception as my spreadsheet booster.
Yeah, that's a good I haven't seen that in a long time. That'd be a good rewatch.
I think I'm going to do it next week as my spreadsheet booster. I've just been on this huge World War II kick.
And you love Christopher Nolan too.
I do love Christopher Nolan.
So,
I
more.
just saw. Oh
Okay.
yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say to explain more what the debate is. The whole movie is that is basically he is
Infiltrating dreams.
right? And so at the end, it's like, is the top spinning lets him know if he's in a dream or not if he keeps spinning. So if it falls, he's back to reality. But it basically the last shot is the top wobbling.
And you're like, oh,
And you don't know if it falls or not.
Okay, so I just saw something on it, and I don't know the exact wording of it, but basically the answer has already been given. And the answer is that, like, in this shot leading up to it, there's a person in that sequence, and that person only appears if he's in the dream world or if he's in reality.
Well, also he's not wearing his wedding ring. So when he's in his dreams, his wife dies in the movie. So that's
Maybe
another
that's what it
argument.
is.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's not wearing his wedding ring at the
Therefore,
end.
it's-
Therefore, and his kids are older. But actually, Christopher Nolan himself said that the whole debate misses the point. So the fact that he walks away from the top is signifying that he no longer cares if he's dreaming or not. So basically, he's chosen his reality. He doesn't care if it's a dream or reality.
You know what's interesting is that Christopher Nolan, there's like a lot of directors that'll talk to great depths or great lengths about like things that go on in their movies, and honestly, for the majority of them, I will not listen. But if Christopher Nolan's talking about one of his movies, I'm gonna be like, yeah, tell me more. Like I'm gonna eat up every single word that he says about it. I mean, because that guy can make movies. Yeah, good movie though. I really want to watch that.
It is a good movie. I think that would be a good watch. Good spreadsheet booster.
Yeah, I need the spreadsheet needs a booster right now.
It's
5.8.
a good debate. I think it's a good debate though.
That is a good one.
Okay, this is actually from a movie that I haven't seen. The
Uh-oh.
first on the list,
Hope
I've
I've seen
actually
it.
seen the other one. Is Deckard a robot? Do you know this debate?
Is Deckard a robot? Deckard a robot? Is this like Alien or something?
Blade Runner, 1982. Harrison Ford.
It's been a while. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
So basically, that's anyway. Okay, so we can move on for that. I thought you would have seen Blade Runner, but yeah, the whole debate is he is a bounty hunter taking to hunting down and retiring replicants, and so but there's implications that he is also one himself. So and like actually, in the director's cut only, he has glowing eyes and stuff, but that's only available in the director's cut. So the director actually, which is Ridley Scott, which is why I thought you might have seen it, does think he is, but Harrison Ford, who plays him, says no, he's not.
Wait, Ridley Scott thinks that he is, and Harrison Ford thinks that he isn't?
Yes.
Okay, well, I honestly don't care what Harrison Ford thinks because it's the
And
director
obviously he put it
that
in his
sets up.
director's cut. Did you see the new Blade Runner too?
Yes.
So also the debate thought that this would be answered. They'd have to answer it in the new Blade Runner, but they don't. They leave it ambiguous. So that might be worth watching again, both of those movies.
Blade Runner and Blade Runner, the new one?
Yeah, it's a top debate, according to my Googling. Extensive research. All right, the next one's not movie specific related, but I thought it was just kind of fun. And this is just the final one, and then we can talk about obviously all the ones that I've missed. Who is the best Chris in Hollywood? Hemsworth, Evans, Pine, or Pratt?
Who's the best Chris in Hollywood? Hemsworth?
Evans, Captain America. Hemsworth plays Thor.
Chris Pine? No.
Evans, Captain America. Pine is in Chris Pine, Star Trek. And then Chris Pratt, Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, this is legitimately, I think, the hardest question. Because, I mean, of all the other ones, I really don't care. But of this one, I'm
Great
like,
list
okay,
topic I picked this week.
But for like Chris Hemsworth, I mean, he's Thor. And like, what an absolute perfect
You have to go
Thor
Hemsworth.
that he is.
But
Chris-
Pratt's pretty close up. I don't know. Pratt's like a different kind of category almost.
Yeah, let me go through each of these, all right? Well, what do you think about Chris Hemsworth? Fan?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's like clearly the leading Chris.
Okay. And then you go Chris, was there some
Chris Evans, who plays Captain America.
I'm not a Captain America guy. I'm not. I'm an Iron Man guy. So Chris Evans is Captain America. He also played like Johnny Flame and like the original Fantastic Four, like the Fantastic Four in the early 2000s. I mean, good Captain America, but I'm still putting Hemsworth above Chris Evans. Chris Pine, he's been in some solid movies, and then Star Trek. He's been that one movie where he's like a spy, along with like Tom Hardy trying to get with like Reese Witherspoon, which I really like. Solid movie. I think he's third. And I think
You
Chris
should
Pratt.
put up what we're talking about when you figure out what that movie
Yeah,
is.
put it up on the edit. And then
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. You know what? I'm also gonna go Chris Pratt 1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, because and here's why. You have
Parks and Rec.
Parks and Rec. You have Parks and Rec, which is so funny, but then you have Guardians of the Galaxy, which are consistently some of the best movies in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You have Passengers, which I absolutely love. You have
a good movie.
Tomorrow War, which is rated really highly. I love that movie.
Passengers, I feel like it's an underrated movie.
I totally agree. Like I love this movie. I love movies like that.
I've
about
actually seen it.
space. Dude, look at this.
I love space
Look
things.
at this. A space movie.
I love a space
Jennifer
movie.
Lawrence, cool concept.
I'd be so mad at him.
I'd be so mad at him too. Gorgeous dreamboat woke me up.
Woke you up.
You'd be mad. Like that's
Yeah.
the end of that. But honestly, like we probably shouldn't spoil anymore in case people haven't seen it. But
I mean, that's like the first 10 minutes of the movie. But yes, you're right.
then the end, like
Well,
there's
okay. Yeah, we won't. Isn't that like the first like 30 minutes of the movie?
I think going into Passengers, and like he's gonna do something.
I mean, it's a plural passengers, not passenger singular.
See, but like that, I would never think about that. That would never enter my mind.
Isn't it passengers plural? It's not like singular.
No, it's Passengers.
Okay. It's not just him and all the comatose passengers.
But it's Pratt. It's Chris Pratt for sure. And I'm excited. I'm watching Mercy this week on Wednesday as a subscriber request. And
I'm reading the book.
Chris
No
Pratt.
big deal.
Oh, the Mercy book?
Hail Mary. No, you mean Mercy. Are you talking about Mercy? I thought you were talking about Hail Mary. Well, that's also coming
That's
out
the
with
Ryan
Ryan
Gosling.
Yeah.
Space movie in theaters.
No, Mercy. Different.
Usually
different
sci-fi
thing.
movies are the one thing that I will usually, not usually, but if I have to go to theater, I'll probably try to go see a sci-fi movie. I think space in theaters is pretty cool.
Yeah, agreed. And then I was going to also bonus Marvel versus DC in terms of movies.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel.
Although DC's been making a comeback.
Yep, I agree. I think with the big mistake, and I'm not a comic book guy either, so I'm just want to be fully clear on everything. I like movies. I don't read comic books. I don't really read books. I mean whatever. I mean I read ESPN. Okay. No, but I don't really read.
You can read.
I don't
That
really.
is the
I mean,
fact.
it's touch and go, but I know all the letters. But for real, like I just really like movies, and so I think that what DC should have done is I think DC should have leaned into like the darker side of comics, like and trying to be too silly and light like Marvel, like it just didn't work. I think like the fact that the kids know Iron Man and Spider-Man and Thor and Captain America over like Superman is kind of insane to me.
Yeah. Can we talk about, though, that I really don't like that they cast Robert Downey Jr., recast him into the Marvel Universe as this new villain that's coming out when he is Iron Man.
He's Iron Man. Yeah.
I don't think that's okay. I love Robert Downey Jr. Like, he can do no wrong. But it's just like, come on.
I think also, too, like, the thing that's really frustrating for me, not really frustrating, but the thing that's kind of like, is that he had such a good ending. Like his story arc was so awesome, and the way that it ends, it just like it resonated with me. Like having like a little girl. I'm like, this resonates with me. Like I feel like I get it. I get everything he did. And then now you're gonna kind of cheapen it. I mean, I don't blame him. Like if somebody's like, hey, here's a dump truck full of money. Come back and play some
of course
guy.
not. I'm just saying as a decision, it just seemed like they were just trying to do it for trying to recreate that appeal, and I don't think you can do that. I mean, maybe we're wrong and it'll still make $1 bazillion. So
yeah, it's definitely gonna make $1 billion.
Yeah.
I think what DC doesn't do well is DC doesn't have good villains, and Marvel has good villains. Like Thanos is the greatest villain of a TV.
Well, and that's what you were talking about, watching them in order. And I didn't watch all of them. I watched some of them, but like it really pays off in Endgame. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're like invested.
Yes.
Like I cried during I cried during Marvel movies, which is crazy.
And I'm not into the whole too much action and kind of like find boring. But they really did a good job with that whole plan.
No, I'm totally with you. But I think some of the DC stuff, like you said, recently has been really good. Like I was a fan of like the Snyder cut of Justice League. I know it's an unpopular opinion, but it's like dark, and Superman is like dark, and it's
Have you seen the new Superman?
It's a solid movie. I did see it.
Did you like it, or you thought the tone was kind of weird?
I thought the tone was weird because I think anytime that you redo a movie, like you essentially like relaunch a movie, then you should essentially do some form of like an origin for that because you have to reset this new tone. And I just don't think that they set the tone super well. They kind of jump you right into it, and then it ends like kind of silly too. I mean, it's James Gunn, so I'm sure it's going to be fine, but it just wasn't. It wasn't like my
James Gunn who did all the Guardians, right? Yeah.
yeah. I mean, it was. I mean, it was fine. Like I liked it. I think I gave it like north of average, but it's not like I don't think it's like special.
Interesting. Okay, well, what did I miss? Godfather 1 versus 2.
Yeah,
What
I think
is
I
that
think I think there's some like really good movie debates, like Godfather 1 versus Godfather 2. Like which one's the better movie?
What do you think?
I think Godfather. I can't even like every time somebody asks me that question, I'm like, it's Godfather 1. They're like, no, it's Godfather 2.
Okay.
Have you seen either Godfather movie?
I've seen both. I don't really remember, but yes. Seriously, like pre having children, I was like way more onto my movie game. Pre 2017.
You know, I think if I'm not going crazy, HBO released this thing like years ago, and it was the Godfather. It was a Godfather 1 and 2, but it was spliced together in chronological order, and it was incredible. And it was so long. It's like almost 6 hours.
So does the movies, the timelines overlap?
The timelines overlap. So it starts like Godfather 1 starts, or Godfather 2 goes back to Italy, and so it starts with 2, then it kind of mixes into 1, then goes to 2 and 1, and it's so good. I think of those two, Godfather 1. Godfather 1 is just so iconic. But if I had to choose to watch 1 or 2, I think I'd probably choose 2.
Interesting.
And the fact that that we even have that discussion means that 2 is really good.
Yeah. 2
might be better because if like the bar for Godfather 2 is Godfather 1, and you're like, I don't know, that means like you're at the bar. So
okay, what other debates did I miss?
I don't even know. You completely put me on the spot here. I'm trying to think of ones that people. I don't know.
Well, comment. Let us know.
I've got nothing else.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Wrapping this up.
Well, let's wrap this up.
Okay.
Comment and tell us what we missed.
Yeah.
Probably a lot.
Like, what movie debates do you have at home with your family, friends, whoever? Which ones did we miss? Comment below and keep checking out videos on the Movie Spreadsheet and keep watching movies.